Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day to this point. Turn it down a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day to this point. I sure am. Um, I wanted to go live to connect with you all today just to see how your day is going and also to give you a little bit of encouragement. Yeah, I was sitting here and I was at my desk and I was just thinking about all the things that have been happening in my life to this point, and I just, I was just very overwhelmed with joy and excitement. You know why? Because I was thinking about all the great things that God has done in my life and how, although I may complain sometimes about some things, I really do not have the space to complain because God has been better to me than I have been to myself. Have you ever heard anybody say that? That God has been better to them or better to me than I have been to myself. And I'm really, really understanding what that means. Because those things that we may not see, God sees it and He knows everything we need. He knows everything we want. He knows everything that we desire, and He provides our wants. He definitely provides our needs, and He also provides my wants. Hey, how you doing, Jay? And thank you for coming in. How are you today? It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, it's Saturday, Sunday, but it's Friday. Hey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just wanted to give you some brief encouragement, and I want to ask you all this very important question. So, feel free to answer this question if you are at this live right now. Answer it in the chat. And if you are in team replay, thank you very much for being in team replay. If you're going to watch this later, just answer it in the comments section. Hey, Matthew, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Happy Friday. So, the question I have is, do you have expectations of God? Do you expect things of God? Because I know you have some have expectations of people, different individuals that are in their lives. And I just wondered, if, and I'm talking to the people that have a relationship with God, even if you don't have a relationship with God, what are your expectations? Because I know, and I don't know that there's a right or wrong answer to this, but I can just tell you personally, I have expectations of God. And I was thinking about this. I was like, is it wrong or is it right to have these expectations? But as I was thinking about it, I said, you know what? I know I have these expectations because God has done so many different things in my life that I almost just expect Him to do other things in my life because I've been He's brought me through so many different trials and different storms that I have witnessed all of these things that He's brought me through. And because He's been so gracious and so kind and loving and has brought me through those things, when I think about all the other things that I want, and I'm like, God, um, I don't really have to wonder if He's going to show up. Now, I know He's going to show up. I just don't know how He's going to show up. A lot of times that's where my difficulty lies. Like, how is God going to show up? But as I think further, sometimes it's just not for me to know how He's going to show up. What I have to do is to continue to trust and to have faith because I have confidence in God. And that should be enough. Just knowing that He is who He says He is. He does what He says He's going to do. He's not a liar. He's never failed me. So all those things combined let me know that I can have confidence in God and that I can definitely go to the Father to ask Him for those things that I need, that I want, that I desire. And I know that it's going to happen. It may not happen in my time, just a little bit. I have guests, as always. I know it's not going to happen in my time, but I know that it is going to happen. Thank you for coming in. I see you. Thank you so much for coming in. So, again, I asked the question, do you have expectations of God? And I want to leave you with this verse that I was looking at quickly. It's Ephesians 3:20. And I'm going to look away for a second so that I can read it and not make a mistake because I want to make sure it's accurate. So the verse reads, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or think. That tells me right there that God cannot be put in a box. And sometimes I think that's what we do. We put him in a box and we say, you know, maybe he can fit in this nice little package. And, God, I know you can do this thing, but I'm not sure if you can do that thing. And this verse lets me know that he's so grand. He's so he can't be measured. So he can't be measured, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. So he can do things, it says, exceedingly and abundantly above all we can ask or think. That means I can't even comprehend how I can't even comprehend how God does things. I can't even comprehend how great things are going to turn out. I can't even comprehend um, how he's going to do that particular thing that I'm looking for him to do, because it's going to be so great that I just I can't even fathom what the outcome is going to be. I know who he is because he says who he is in his word. But a lot of times in my humanness, I can't even wrap my mind around how great he is. And I can't even understand the decisions that he makes for my life. So, what is the moral of what I'm trying to say? Have faith and continue to dream big. Don't let anyone come against those things that God has put in your heart to do. And do it. Do those things. Don't shy away from it. Don't be fearful, but do those things and do them in the way that you know how to do them, because God created you unique, right? He created you specifically to meet the needs of those who you need to come in contact with, or to he created you specifically to walk that thing out. He created you specifically to do only the thing that you can do, right? So don't box God in. Don't box him in. Um, his thoughts, as I said, aren't your thoughts. They're not my thoughts. We can't even we can't even begin to think of all the wonderful things that God has in store for us. But I just wanted to come and tell you all that it might be a tough journey. You might not see what's ahead, but to continue to go and continue to seek God and allow him to give you those blessings that you don't even have room enough to receive. And you know what? Have a great Friday. Have a great Friday. I did want to also come in and chat and see how everybody was doing, but I think that this video can probably come to an end right now. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you for coming in. I hope that this video blessed you. If it did, share with somebody else. It was very quick, I know that. Hey, Lacey J, happy Friday to you too. Thank you for coming in. As I was wrapping it up. Yeah, I said what I had to say, but also how are you doing? I can't even get my words out. How are you doing? Because I did want to check in with everybody. I also had something else that I wanted to share, but I might as well go ahead and say it in this slide so I don't forget. I wanted to share, but I will probably have to do a pop-up because what I have to say, I've been holding it in since Monday, and it's just something that happened to me. You know how God talked in parables? So that's how he works with me. He's right in the midst of things that I'm going through. God will reveal things to me, and then I'm like, oh, now I get it. So that's something that happened to me, and I wanted to have this conversation with a special guest because this person, I mean, like, we click and I know that they will have a lot to add to that conversation, and you all will probably get much more out of it. So I wanted to share it with that person, and I'm kind of working on their timetable. So as soon as that person is available, I may just do a pop-up and just, hey, here we are, let's do it. I see some others coming in the chat. Hey, Nola's girl. Hey, peace and blessings to you. Doing all right. Thanks for asking. Oh, that is good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. So I guess I can uh, chat for a little bit with you all. Can't wait. I know. Me either. I'm telling you, it happened to me on, I want to say Monday or Tuesday. So it was in the early, no, it was probably Tuesday. Today's Friday, so it was probably Tuesday that this happened. And when it happened, I was like, oh, I need to go live and share this. But apparently, maybe like I said earlier in this video, God's timing is not my timing. So perhaps I didn't need to share it at that moment. And this wait is probably, no, it's not probably, this wait is going to be better for me because, like I said, I know that the person that I will be inviting into the conversation will have something to add to it, and it'll make it just that much more better. Trust me when I tell you all that, because she is also a powerful woman of God. So, yeah, I know you all could get something out of it. So that's it. I won't keep you all. I hope you're having a great Friday and enjoy your weekend. If I pop up, you all will see me. I'll pop up. I don't know what day, what time it's going to be, so I can't even tell you that right now, but maybe once I find out, I can do like a short live saying when we're going to do it, so that way everybody can look out for it. Otherwise, make sure you have that notification bell on, because it's going to be a conversation you don't want to miss. I haven't done it in a while either with this particular person, so I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I'm pumped. Enjoy your weekend too. Thank you. All right. We'll see you all later. Have a great rest of your night. See you in the next live video. And thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. All right. Have a good night.